Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Turkish Spotlight Secrets. I'm so glad you're here today because we have quite the story to unpack, one that's been stirring emotions, raising eyebrows, and sparking thousands of theories across social media. If you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Your support keeps this community growing, and for that, I'm truly thankful. Let's dive into today's mystery involving none other than the beautiful and talented Yağmur Yüksel and the enigmatic actor Barış Baktaş. Their story is one that refuses to be forgotten, and now, new developments are hinting at a possible unexpected turn in their relationship. It all began with a single photo posted on Yağmur's Instagram story, a seemingly simple shot of a cozy dinner setting. But it didn't take long for the internet to erupt with speculation. What was it about this photo that captivated so many people? Let's talk about the image for a moment. It featured a softly lit table, decorated with care. There were two elegant glasses placed beside two dessert plates. And most importantly, two silver spoons, identical, parallel, positioned with delicate precision. At first, this might appear to be nothing more than a moment shared with a friend. But those who followed Yağmur's journey closely immediately sensed something deeper. Why? Because the context matters. Yağmur hasn't been romantically linked with anyone publicly since her emotional and highly publicized breakup with Barış Baktaş. Their relationship, although short-lived in the grand scheme of things, left a lasting impression, not only on them but also on their fans, the media, and the Turkish entertainment world as a whole. Their story wasn't just about red carpets or behind-the-scenes romance. It was raw. It was vulnerable. It was full of real emotions, fights, passion, tears, laughter, and perhaps, love that never fully faded. When Yağmur and Barış were together, they seemed unstoppable. Interviews revealed their strong connection. They finished each other's sentences, their body language aligned effortlessly, and their eyes held a kind of familiarity that only true intimacy can create. But eventually, pressure from the media, demanding schedules, and rumored personal disagreements drove them apart. The breakup left both visibly shaken. Yağmur grew quieter in public. Barış withdrew from events. On several occasions, they each made veiled comments about lost love and missed opportunities. Fans clung to every word, hoping for a sign that maybe, just maybe, the door hadn't completely closed. And then came the spoons. As trivial as it sounds, for many fans, those two dessert spoons were more than just cutlery. They became symbols. Symbols of reconnection. Of closure. Of a possible second chance. Was Yağmur signaling something to the world, or was it all just a coincidence? But it wasn't just the photo that raised suspicions. Barış, who normally maintains a casual and engaging presence on social media, suddenly went silent right around the time the image was posted. He cancelled a scheduled appearance at a fashion launch and declined several interview requests. When he finally did appear in public, his demeanor was notably reserved. No direct mention of Yağmur, but something in his smile seemed knowing. Almost like a man keeping a secret. Some insiders claim that the two have been speaking again in private. According to unnamed sources close to Yağmur's team, the pair reconnected via phone and exchanged a few messages. Whether these were friendly or emotional is unclear. But the timing is suspicious and fascinating. Meanwhile, the online community has been relentless in decoding every clue. The hashtag #BarışVyağmurBirlikte was trending within hours of the post. Fan accounts shared side-by-side photos of the silverware in Yağmur's photo and from previous dinners the couple shared during their time together. Some even noted that the restaurant in the image bears a resemblance to one they had publicly visited before. Is it all just imagination? Or is there more than a grain of truth buried beneath the digital sleuthing? Theories range from the believable to the outrageous. Some believe they are secretly dating again but want to keep things private this time. Others suggest they are working on a new project together, possibly a drama or film, and the photo was a subtle teaser. Then there's the romantic theory, that this dinner was their first official date after weeks of soul-searching and silent longing. Yet, not everyone is convinced this is a fairy tale reunion. Some fans caution against reading too much into the image, pointing out that public figures often use subtle clues to stir engagement. They argue it may have been a strategic move, either to keep the media guessing or to promote a future collaboration. There's even a more dramatic theory floating around, that the photo was posted intentionally to test Barış. A quiet challenge. A reminder of what they had, and maybe a question left unspoken: do you still think of me? And what about Yağmur herself? She hasn't said a word publicly since the story exploded. No interviews, no clarifications, no follow-ups. Just silence. A silence that speaks volumes. Because silence, in the world of fame, can be more powerful than words. It allows people to project, to guess, to feel. It gives room for longing. And in this case, it has reignited interest in a couple whose story many thought had ended for good. The fans remain divided, some hopeful, others skeptical. But one thing is clear: whatever happens next, people will be watching. Because the bond between Yağmur Yüksel and Barış Baktaş, whether rekindled or finally extinguished, has touched hearts in a unique way. And maybe, just maybe, that's what makes their story so special. It feels real. Human. Imperfect. Full of passion and pain. The kind of love that doesn't always follow a script but stays with you, long after the last scene fades. So, what's next for Yağmur and Barış? We don't know. But perhaps, that uncertainty is exactly why their story keeps pulling us in. Whether they reunite as lovers, collaborate as friends, or move on separately, their paths will continue to fascinate. Because some stories, just like some loves, never truly end. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of Turkey's most compelling love stories, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. I'll see you in the next video with more untold stories, hidden details, and updates from the world of Turkish celebrities. Take care, and goodbye for now.